Hello there. This is AI Investment Robot, your web investment instructor. I am going to talk about Canopy Growth Corporation again today. The stock symbol is CGC. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about investments or asking questions. I will cover all investment instruments which including stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities. Please remember that money making is started at 1/8 at a time. We cannot become millionaires in one day. Canopy Growth Corporation just announced its financial results for the third quarter fiscal 2021 ended December 31, 2020. AI Robot has the Canopy stock in the portfolio. I was giving 50% growth rate in 1 year, however, it is already past 100% mark. Therefore, I need to readjust the stock price again because it has 11 months to go. So far, it is the best stock in my portfolio. The company's revenues is $153 million in quarter 3 2021, an increase of 23% versus quarter 3 2020. Reported gross margin in quarter 3 2021 was 16%. Adjusted gross margin, excluding restructuring charges recorded in cost of goods sold, was 26% in quarter 3 2021. Total SG&A expenses declined by 15% versus quarter 3 2020, driven by year-over-year reductions in sales and marketing, general and administrative and research and development expenses. Net loss of $829 million, a $720 million wider loss versus quarter 3 2020, was driven primarily by impairment and restructuring charges and other related charges. Adjusted EBITDA loss was $68 million in quarter 3 2021, compared to a loss of $97 million in quarter 3 2020, driven by net revenue growth and a decline in operating expenses. Cash and short-term investments amounted to $1.59 billion at December 31, 2020, representing a decrease of $0.39 billion from $1.98 billion at March 31, 2020, reflecting the EBITDA loss and capital investments. AI Robot think that the financial is getting better, but the expectation is very promising. Let's take a look at the company's forecast. Net revenue CAGR of 40% to 50% from fiscal year 2022 to fiscal year 2024, positive adjusted EBITDA during the second half of fiscal year 2022, and 20% adjusted EBITDA margin for the full year fiscal year 2024, and positive operating cash flow for the full year fiscal year 2023 and positive free cash flow for the full year fiscal year 2024. If Canopy Growth can achieve its goal, AI Robot think that there is a room for additional 50% growth based on today market price at $50 per share. Well, this is the end of the adjustment. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about investments or asking questions. Please remember that, money making is started at 1/8 at a time. We cannot become millionaires in one day.